coming at you from my loft. So today's video is going to be a favorites video. Let's just go ahead and get right into this video. Also, side note, I did just get out of the shower. I'm not wearing any makeup, as if I wear makeup anyways. Also, don't mind my two new friends. I would cover them up, but see, the thing is, again, makeup, I don't have it. If you find any of these interesting, I'm sure we would get along great. So I believe I've mentioned this in a favorites video once upon a time. It is my idea book, and I write down all my ideas in it. I think it's super cute. Well, I got another one's kind of similar, not really bigger, doesn't have any words on it, but it also has this tab here so I can kind of just keep track of where I'm at really easily. And I use this one for my travel itinerary. So I've been traveling a lot this year, as some people might know, and the video that will be up hopefully next week is going to kind of be explaining what I am doing, because I moved, by the way, if you couldn't tell. I'll just kind of show you. This weekend I'm going to Canada, so it says how much I need in gas, camping, admin fee, all of that great jazz, all of that great jazz, along with the dates that I'm going to be leaving. But yeah, that's been super nice, really freaking convenient. It's nice to have everything just in one place where I know, and that way when I'm planning for future trips this year, I can just have one solid place to find everything. Yeah, I really like it. Oh, the next thing that I have is essential oils. I like to use the lavender essential oil, but here's the thing. If you put a few drops of essential oils in your shower, it's gonna smell like a freaking spa. Wouldn't know, never been to one. I would assume that it smells pretty similar, so this has been a favorite this month. This is out, unfortunately. I don't know, it's like a steam room with great smelling stuff. It's like hot yoga, but instead of sweatiness and stale farts, you get a nice lavender smell. Highly, highly recommend. You don't have to go get the expensive stuff. TJ Maxx usually has a section of them for pretty cheap. This has probably been one of my favorite items that I've had this year. So it is this backpack. This has been around, floating around my family for a very long time, so I honestly couldn't tell you where it came from, but I'm gonna link everything down below, along with something similar to this as well, because I don't think you're gonna be able to find this anymore. It has a zipper in the back as well. This is super cute. It's super convenient. So I am very busy from the morning to around 4 p.m. Is when I get home, and then I have free time to go do other stuff. I usually do photo shoots and stuff like that after the amount of time. So I've just been packing up extra sets of clothes, or literally whatever I need, in this little bag. It's super nice and compact. It's also cute. I don't carry a purse, but I do just leave this in my car, or I take it if I need it somewhere. I don't really take it in places, but it's really nice. Also, the straps are really long, so that's why there's so much excess, but I don't want to cut it, because I think it would look kind of jagged. I don't know. So anyway, highly recommend getting yourself a little backpack. So another thing that I've been using seriously so much lately is this huge water bottle, and my brother actually got this for me from Africa when he went a few years ago, I think 2 years ago, and it holds so much water, and it's glass, which is really nice. So I like to fill this up and leave it in my car so that after work I can just chug it. And it's a great way to stay hydrated. I like water, and I also have a weird obsession with water bottles for some reason, and this has just been my favorite. I'm gonna link something similar down below. Although I did drop this on my phone recently while it was full, and it broke my phone, and I had to go get it fixed. So because it literally wasn't working. It wasn't it just cracked the screen, but no, my phone straight up wasn't working anymore. So that's one downfall to this, but just maybe don't drop it on things and you'll be fine. I'm bawling my eyes out. Okay, so jeez, where did I just come from? Lord knows where. And probably from one of the holes my dog's been digging up in the yard. The next thing is clinical strength deodorant. Well, this is clinical protection. So I'm kind of a sweaty girl. I don't really have odor, but my armpits sweat a lot, always, when I'm nervous, when I'm not nervous, when I'm hot, when I'm cold. I just I don't know. I don't know, freaking whatever. So this has been really great for the excess sweat. It has definitely helped with that. So if you're sweaty or you're not sweaty, I highly recommend just spending a few extra dollars and doing this. Also, I have been trying to move on to more all natural products as opposed to things like that and like with less packaging. However, I haven't found any natural deodorants that have the same sort of strength that I've liked, at least. So if you have any suggestions for that, let me know. It's just significantly proven in what? Okay, you know what? We're just gonna drop that because
I have a feeling that if I continue trying to say what I was trying to say. Lonely, I'm Mr. Lonely. I have nobody.
Great. For a snack, I've been eating so much seaweed and it's so great. It's low calorie. It's just like so weirdly addictive. They're vegan and gluten-free. So, I mean, extra plus. I crave these. Like, I would rather have these than any other sort of junk food ever. So, yeah, this is definitely a good alternative to other snacks that you might want. I just get the sea salt because I think it's delicious and it's great and it's not that bad for you. So it's essentially guilt-free, which freaking I'm all about that, all right? And so if you didn't know, I do photography and I'm starting to do cinema. Someone wants me to help them start filming and shooting stuff with them, so it is going to be my job. So each month I want to share like other categories of things. So I'm going to show you my top 3 favorite pictures that I've taken this month, as well as something random. So we'll start with something random. There's this podcast. It's called Just a Tip with Megan Batoon. I highly recommend it. It is such a good podcast. So far, nothing that has been spoken has portrayed to me specifically. However, it is a really great, entertaining podcast. It's good for all ages as well. And yeah, I just like the vibe. It's very like, makes you feel like you're listening to just friends talk. So I highly recommend them. Okay, now moving on to the 3 pictures that I am most proud of. Also, this is gonna be nice for me to look back at and just kind of like, I want you to see the progression as well from like the quality of my pictures, because I feel like they've already changed a whole lot. This is the first picture. So this was a couple nights ago. I watched the sunset and took some sunset pictures. Now the sunset pictures didn't turn out as great as I would have liked them to. However, whenever it happens. I think I really like the silhouette aspect of it a lot, so that is definitely a picture that I've really enjoyed. So this is a picture from that same night as the first picture of the sunset. This is what the sunset looked like. I thought it was very vibrant and pretty. Also, if you want to see this stuff beforehand, you can follow me on Instagram. I'll leave my handle right here, freaking whatever, I don't know. And now on to my very favorite picture that I've taken so far this month. Boom. So this is the best picture I think I've ever taken overall. I freaking love it. I love the lighting. I love the colors. It's just like a very blue, happy, peaceful tone to me, as well as like the levitating kettle? I don't know what it's called, but that thing, the levitating thing. I thought that was a very cool concept. I did see someone else do something, Venture Cowards on Instagram. I don't know. I will leave their Instagrams down below. Go check them out. That's where I got the concept idea from. However, I've been trying and failing at this picture for like a couple of times. So this one turned out way better than I ever even imagined. Alright, I'm going to leave my Instagram down below and all sorts of other great stuff. I'm going to link as much as I can down below if I can find alternatives to things. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, you can subscribe or let me know. I will respond to comments as long as they're not too invasive or like rude. Over and out.